This video is rated R for real. Now DJ play my shit. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Cree. Yes, I'm back. I'm in the house. I'm in the motherfucking building, bruh. Man, I missed y'all. Yes, I know I got some more things coming for y'all. I got some things planned that I want to do. Just be patient with me. Like I said, I do this for fun. But hey, let me go ahead and do what I came here to do, and that was to say I told y'all that this what the fuck, okay? Because like I said before, they should have called this the what Kingdom Hearts 3 stitches and bandages the fixture, and that's exactly what they gave y'all. I just want y'all to give me my hand claps. I don't give a fuck about the like, just give me the hand claps in the comments, because I told y'all. First of all, I'm gonna tell you where you had me fucked up, Tetsuya Nomura. At the beginning of this shit, when he said, you've already been back. You've already whatever happened has already happened. This is it. You can't go back again after this. I felt like you was talking to us like y'all complained. Y'all wanted all these changes. Now this is the last time we changing it, and y'all better be happy with this. I felt like that's what y'all was saying, and if y'all did, y'all need to come. Y'all need to cash me outside. How about that? You feel me, bro? Because fuck you. Okay. Now I digress. Getting back into this. We know what the fuck this was. And it wasn't just what we got, it's how y'all did it. Where do we even start? First of all, I want to say the placement of this, you, instead of integrating that into the general gameplay, the experience of the game, you had to beat the game first in order to select the DLC to play it. With this, you play the exact same battles in the Keyblade Graveyard that you played in the first place, bruh. But the ending this time with the Remind DLC, it had little pieces of Kyrie and Sora at the different places during, you know, like the little reunions at the end of the game. And then when you get to the very end, when he disappears, it's the same exact thing. We don't get to hear what he said, but I'm guessing from what he was mouthing, I want to say he said, "I'm sorry," and then he disappeared. I'm guessing that's what he said, but y'all could have just told us what he said. Who decided that? Whoever decided that needs to be fired immediately. Because, one, first, spoiler alert, you know, I'm going into the spoilers. If you haven't played it or seen it, watched the video. There are videos everywhere, 3 hours long of gameplay. That's what I did. I was not going to pay them for this because I've paid $60. Go do that and come back and we can talk. Other than that, granted, there were a couple changes where you got to play with other characters in certain battles, but majority of them were the exact same fucking battle. Okay. And before I pick this apart, and the Karens, Carls, and Terrells of the communities, I pulled out 3 seats for you in the front row. Please have them. One, the Mickey shit, that was epic. Two, the battle with the Guardians against the 13 Darknesses, I like that. Three, the Kyrie and Sora moments when you got to battle with them, that I felt something in my heart for those, and I like those and enjoyed that. Four, the connecting the keyholes with the keyblades, that was the graphics on that part. A1. Whoever did that, give them a raise. Now that I've gotten the good stuff out of the way. That was long as hell for no reason. This for everybody who does not know what the fuck just happened, okay? This right here, what you just played, if you played it, this is what was supposed to be in the original game. This is the definitive second portion of the game, you guys. Okay? It was just the repairs for the game we got. Even though it did not answer any of our questions like we thought, it just gave some depth into some of the things that happened. Um, there are some things that needed to be pointed out here. Basically, all the shit that happened in this DLC happened in the original game. If in case you guys didn't know, Sora going through all the Guardians' hearts. That's you know how time travel works. Like I've already said in previous videos. For everybody, the writers and creators who fuck with time travel, you know, if you do that, please get ready to get graded because that is a touchy subject. Now, with time travel, things happen in time travel that cannot be changed. So, for example, if you go back to the past and change something and come back to the future, you really didn't do it because you've already done that. So, that was supposed to already happen in history. And with this DLC, Sora in the original $60 purchase of this game did what in that game what he did in this Remind DLC, went through all the Guardians' hearts. That's how they ended up where he was with Xehanort at the end. That's why when he went to Scala ad Kylum, he had to get out the way before his real self saw him there. You feel me? So all that stuff really did happen. You feel, but it didn't happen. They added that shit in there, okay, to get us on y'all money. And ugh. With the Scholar at Column thing, the one juicy little tender morsel that we got with the machine about the Daybreak Town, with that, it really didn't mean nothing because we can't read the pretense text on that machine. We need to know what that says in order for that machine to make sense because what I gathered is Scala ad Column is built on the ruins of Daybreak Town. And if anything, because sometimes with these Kingdom Hearts games, you have to pay attention to like the battles and the characters because like their weapons, their move sets and things like that gives you clues into the story. I don't know why Kingdom Hearts is just like that. But when you fight the 13 Darknesses in Scarlet at Kylum and they do that one super move where all the stuff comes down from the skies and it turns red, I'm believing that's what happened in the original Daybreak Town when the Keyblade War broke out. Somebody somewhere, whoever was in charge of the dark side, did that a move like that caused the sky to turn red, just like on that machine. And Daybreak Town broke in quotations. And after the ruins of the Keyblade War, Scala ad Column was erected on that because in the the Kingdom Hearts Key mobile game, whoever's still playing that, kudos to you. You know, you have big ups. You're the real MVPs of the community. I played it for a year and a half, gave it up. But whoever's playing that game, you know more details in the juice of what's going on with that, if you do, because that's one of the reasons why I gave the fucking game up because of the lack of content. It was you had to invest too much time for very little juice as far as the plot goes. If you're gonna make a game integral to the plot of your overarching story, you have to provide, you know, some plot, if you will. And it's like you once you play that game for so long, you get to a part where there's nowhere else to go, and then you have to wait for the updates. And once it updates, it gives you like a little 10-second scene or something that gives you little to nothing. It wasn't worth waiting and playing for. You feel me? So now with this, it's trying to connect Sora to Yozora, and I know everybody's pointing out all of the Final Fantasy Versus 13 references and comparisons to the Yozora ending and everything like that, which let's be real, we should not even be doing, because where this is going, the direction that this is heading is just a recipe for a clusterfuck of disaster. Do y'all understand how crazy that sounds? We're now going from Disney worlds. I know it's a fake, story, but just bear with me. We're going from Disney worlds to skyscrapers and shit. You feel me? Like, damn, no. And you want to know something that I noticed with this after watching this, because I just finished watching it a few minutes ago. Think about it. Think about this also. Riku's new outfit looks just like Yozora's. Riku's new Keyblade is a car key, and Yozora woke up in a car. What you do with that information is between you and God. What direction this is heading in, I have no fucking clue. Okay? And since we're on the topic of changes, I have beaten Final Fantasy VII Remake, you guys, and I enjoyed the game thoroughly. It's actually now It's now one of my top 5 favorite games of all time. But that does not mean that it does not come without its criticism as well. One, I enjoy the experience, and I'm going to be along for this ride that they're putting us in. But as far as them breaking it down. Okay, I don't know if you guys have heard, but I'll dive deep into this in another video because I'm straying off right now. But I don't know if you guys have heard, but with the Final Fantasy VII remake, they're splitting it into different parts. And now, instead of it being the original planned 3-part trilogy game, they don't know how many different games it's going to make. And at first, they were saying that they weren't even considering redoing Crisis Core at all, but now with the changes in the fan demand, they're actually considering redoing Crisis Core. Considering they haven't just started production or started going into it or anything. One, because of the pandemic, and two, like I said, they're considering doing it. It's just craziness. It's like they know what they're doing as far as getting money out of us. You feel me? Because they give us enough to entertain us and cut it off at just the point where they know the important pieces of the puzzle are. And then in order to get those new important pieces, they charge you extra after you just paid a hefty $59.99 plus tax, whatever the tax is where you live. You feel me, man? And that's just basically what my little discussion was about today. I just wanted to let y'all know that this is what I was talking about as far as when we saw the initial trailer for this, what it was going to be. And I told y'all, it was just the repairs for the game we got. And the placement of these repairs, like I said, the conditions that you have to beat the game in order to start playing the DLC is just bogus. It should have been integrated into that final part, because this is, to me, like the true final last half of the game. This is honestly the true final last half of what Kingdom Hearts 3 should have been. Like I said, the initial release was just like the groundwork and the foundation before what the game was supposed to be. But because we were so hungry and thirsty for it, they just gave us what they had. And then this is because, as I said, the beginning portion of this game was so detailed, you feel me? But once you get into that second half, you can feel like the lacking of info that you get through playing the game, you feel me? But with this, if this would have been integrated into the game, all the dots would have made a lot more sense now. You feel me? But I told y'all, man. I told y'all. Well, we here now. It is what it is. If anybody saw something that, push this forward, some real meat and juice, let me know. Because I'm going to keep it G. I ain't see a damn thing that, gave me more to the story than I already had. I'm convinced that Zigbar is the goddamn master of masters. I am so convinced that he's the master of masters, bruh. Prove me wrong. So, I don't know if that made sense to y'all, but like I said, I got a lot more stuff. I missed y'all. I'm back, man. Hey, we here. But fuck them people, bro. But we here, man. They gonna get judged by me and us. Holla at y'all.
Believe me when I say I'm here to stay, babe. I'm keeping it G.